Skyrim is a game about cheese, the weather, and physics-defying dogs. Just like in real life, the moment I regain consciousness after looking up to the sky for a few hours, a strange man next to me says,
You, finally awake.
He started to talk about a crime I don't remember committing, but I'm more interested in the weather anyways. They continue to ramble about our impending doom, but the clouds have disappeared, making for a nice blue sky. And after some intense staring, we arrive at our destination. Two soldiers ask for my identity, and it turns out I'm a carbon copy of... Next, I had to create my character, and upon seeing that the Khajiit are great thieves, I had a vision of becoming the greatest thief in Skyrim history. Now this abomination needs a name. I decided to go with Crookshank, who is a para-ice hockey player whose game I attended once. We then walk over to the Executioner, and it looks like I'll have to become the greatest thief in Skyrim history in one of my other 8 lives. But luckily, plot armor is on my side, and this dragon causes enough distraction for me to escape and get soft-locked in a nearby tower. I had to reload the game, and even though Rayloff suddenly loses the necessary amount of brain cells to climb a flight of stairs, triggering monkey mode, the dragon manages to give him his brain cells back. I then get my hands untied by Rayloff and proceed to rob gear off a dead body, which will snowball into the greatest heist of all time, making me the greatest thief of all time. Then to Imperials' attempt to prevent our excellent elopement. Imperials? More like cereals, because I ate them for breakfast. I used the key to unlock the door, then stole some food and grabbed myself a little snack for the ride. We then encounter another wave of Imperials. Imperials? More like cereals, because I ate them for breakfast. We follow Rayloff, who apparently lost some brain cells again through the underground. We venture to a nearby cave, but suddenly Rayloff spots a bear, and I'm presented with two options. Either sneak around it like a weak coward, or fight it face to face in an epic battle to the death, like a true hero. And of course, I don't want to disappoint. The bear-loving community that is, I'm definitely not a coward. And after that anticlimactic ending, me and Rayloff finally enter Skyrim. We then play Walking Simulator for 10 minutes and finally arrive in Riverwood. After arriving in Riverwood, we talk to Gerdur, Rayloff's sister. And even though the situation seems tense and emotional for the two of them, I let the intrusive thoughts win and jump on the table. They then stare at me in a very discomforting way and ooh, an apple! You know what they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Suddenly, the best character in all of Skyrim arrives. But before I can become the dog's best friend, I'll have to take care of any obstacles. What? No, I wasn't threatening your child. The child runs off into the distance while it still can. What? No, I'm not plotting to make him disappear. You're being ridiculous. We are allowed to enter Gerdur's house. I decide to steal some cheese and then make my way back outside. I'm supposed to walk the path to Whiterun to talk to the Jarl. However, paths are for people with no imagination, and I decide to go off-road. I discover the Whiterun stables and decide to pickpocket a local. But my luck is miserable, and I get caught. What the farmer doesn't know is that I'm listening to press start, making me a parkour master. Then I get caught almost immediately. I pay off my bounty with money I probably stole, and I'm teleported to the exact spot I had to go in the first place. After entering the building, I'm tempted to steal once again, but Fianna is even less fortunate than I am, which comes as quite a surprise. I talk to Irilith, who believes that the guards let me in due to the horrific news about the dragon. Yeah, sure. I didn't commit any crimes on the way here. We talk to the Jarl, who is quite concerned about the dragon in Helgen, and talk to Farengar Secretfire, whose name sounds like a randomly generated Windows username, who tasks us to find the Dragonstone. I fast travel to Riverwood and get to see my favorite character, Stump, again. But suddenly, he decides to unveil his godlike powers to his mortals, defying gravity and laying down in mid-air. The next day I talk to Fondle, who is in love with Camilla, just like his rival Sven, which reminded me of a story. A doctor and a deaf man loved the same woman, Every day the doctor gives the woman a rose, and every day the deaf guy gives her an apple. One day the woman asks the deaf man, "The doctor gives me a rose daily, why do you give me an apple a day?" The deaf man replies, "What?" Fondle wants me to deliver a letter to Camilla, which will make her hate Sven, and since I love helping out friends and committing morally questionable acts, now I can recruit Fondle as a fellow thief to steal the Dragonstone. I then walk up the mountain and enter Bleak Falls Temple. We then run through the temple and encounter a bandit outlaw, resulting in this beautiful freeze frame. Suddenly, a spider drops on the ceiling and almost kills me, but I manage to defeat it. Then the same thing happens in game. I talk to Arvel the Swift, who promises to give me the golden claw which accesses the Dragonstone. But after cutting him down, he flees, and then dies quite swiftly, as the name suggests, to a few draugrs. Fondle is in danger, but I absolutely destroy the Treth in a single blow. Actually, I just wanted to see the kill cam, but don't tell Fondle. Fondle then shoots a draugr in the head, making him look like one of those arrow through the head kids. I enter Bleak Falls Sanctum, do something insanely stupid in the next room which almost kills me, and realize that I need the Dragon Claw to open that door, which I forgot to take off Arvel the Swift. Now, I could just reload a save, but I like long walks across the beach like most people who are asked to say something interesting about themselves, so... I had done it. I had stolen the Dragonstone, making me the greatest thief of all time. And as I felt the cold night breeze, I remembered where it started from. Looking up into the sky. Wait, Skyrim has 2 moons? That's insane!